What's good, everybody? I'm DJ Sans. So I kind of wanted to make a video on getting out of a slump, as y'all see from the title. So all of us have been there. You know, we got some type of monstrous week, or we have a monstrous like few days, and then we hit that pitch where it's like, I don't know what to do. Like, why am I doing so bad? Is this my ceiling? Like, you just kind of get stuck in that negative, I guess, spot. I've been there plenty of times, so I kind of wrote down some stuff that like I use to get out of my slump, because I'll win a lot of games and then I'll just like maybe 3 days later, 2 days later, I'm right back where I started, and I'm just sitting there like, yo, what happened? So I kind of wanted to share that with y'all, and hopefully this will make y'all like better, or it will get y'all out of whatever slump you're in. So I've rambled on long enough, so I'm gonna get right to the points that I'm trying to make. So the first thing is your negative mind state. So like you're sitting there, you're telling yourself, I suck, I'm hard as suck, I'll never get better. Why won't I get better? I'm just not to be good at Siege. I can't aim, my aim is trash. Like I don't know what to play. You start getting stuck in that negative mind state, like I said in the beginning of the video. So you don't want to do that to yourself. Think of it like when you're taking a firefight, right? If you're taking a firefight and you're just thinking to yourself the other team is better, or you're already going into that fight thinking you're going to lose, 9 times out of 10 you probably going to lose. But if you swing into that fight, if you swing with confidence in yourself and confidence in your aim, I know that sounds weird, but it really is a thing. Like, your mindset is a thing. If you swing with confidence, you'll have more of a chance to kill that guy than him killing you. It's just how it is. So you just gotta, you can't just sit there and tell yourself that you suck, because at the end of the day you probably gonna suck if you just look at yourself and say there's nothing I can do to get better, when there are a lot of things you can do to get better. But first you got to get out of that negative mindset. So the second thing is analyzing your plays. So you got to realize what you're doing wrong. Like, is your aim the problem? Was it the wrong push? Did you not clear like utility when you're attacking, or you peek too much? And that really goes for like both sides. So like, say you're shooting at somebody and then you re-peek him at the same angle that you were originally shooting at him at, he's gonna know where you're at. So I mean, you're going into that fight at a disadvantage anyways. So say you're shooting at somebody head level, right? You don't want to peek or re-peek at head level. You want to like maybe go prone in the door, or go crouch level and re-peek him. Maybe move if that's a possibility. Like maybe switch, if you're on the left side, switch to the right. Maybe he doesn't peek and he still think you're on the left, and you get that kill. Just little things like that. You just got to realize what you're doing wrong. So when I say do not clear utility, I mean, like, say you're attacking. We'll use consulate for an example. Say you're attacking on consulate, right? And you want to go down yellow stairs when site is garage, and you see barbed wire, you see shields, you see all like a maestro cam looking right at you, but yet you still try to push that. That's not the play. That's not really the play. And usually this happens when you're kind of like zoned out. There's times where you'll be playing Siege, right? And I don't know if this happens to y'all, but this is definitely me. There's times where you'll be playing Siege and you'll be playing it, but you're not focused. Does that make sense? Like, it's almost like you'll be on autopilot and you gotta catch yourself and be like, yo, what am I doing? This is probably one of those moments. So you're going down yellow stairs, there's barbed shields and everything. You want to switch that push. So say your teammates are working on garage, you want to switch it, and if you have time, push the back. Or if you have time to clear all that utility, like say you're playing Zofia or something, you can clear the barb and the shields basically by yourself. So you just got to realize how you're playing the game. So my tips for aim, I don't have the best aim in the world, but I went on Fiverr and I paid for getting coaching for Siege. Yes, I did. All right, don't knock it. I did it. All right. And what I was told was mostly it's kind of my aim that's the problem, and me being too aggressive. So if your aim is the issue, what you want to do is you want to start with maybe a Kovacs warm-up. You know, that'll improve your reaction time. But for me, one of my friends told me this actually yesterday. Valorant and putting that training dummy thing or the training facility thing on hard, that will improve your reaction like crazy. Them bots be popping up like nobody's business. So if you can constantly hit shots, like headshots, and improve like your reaction time by doing that, I would just install Valorant for the training thing. Like, forget playing the game. If you don't like Valorant as a game, that's fine. But their training facility is good. So just try to, if you have aim problems. And also stop trying to copy people's senses. Like, it could work for you and it could not. Just, you have to find your own sense. So go into T-Hunt, mess around with stuff, see what feels good, see what feels like quote unquote natural to you. And I guarantee you'll probably hit more shots than you do. But that's just me. Like I said, I don't have the best gods here in aim. I'm still working on it. But these are just things that I did to improve. Alright, so I rambled a lot, so let's get back to like the analyzing part. So the next thing is like, did you drone efficiently? So there'll be like somebody hiding tight in a desk, or you didn't check like a room. Say you're pushing like CC on Clubhouse, and you didn't check like the top blue area or like the garage storage area, and there's somebody hiding in there, like stuff like that. Or you didn't want to drone all the way upstairs in bedroom if they're in the basement and there's a roamer there, like stuff like that. Always remember to drone efficiently. Like I said, you probably missed a desk somebody was on top of, you missed a corner that was somebody was hiding in, you know, you were just too lazy to drone the rest of the map. You have to drone maps efficiently. And if you're playing with a stack, you got to do that with your stack. So just keep that in mind. So the next thing is, how did you die? So there's places that you have to remember where you died from, right? Your slump may just be coming from lack of awareness. You know what I'm saying? There might be people just hiding tight in the corner and they kill you and you're like, I should have won that gunfight, when in reality he got to jump on you. Like, that's it. So places that you died and how you died is stuff that you have to realize. So like I said, did you drone? Did you not drone? Were you not aware there were holes in the floor? Like stuff like that. Put that in the memory bank for like how you died and just remember it. So that way you remember how you pushed last time. And 9 times out of 10, it probably won't happen again. Well, that's pretty much your goal. You don't want it to happen again. So the next thing is adding people from your team and the other team and being vocal with your team. Your objective, if you're solo queue, is to make friends on Siege and not like a one and done scenario. So like, there's plenty of times where you ask somebody, you play with them one time and then that's it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to have people to play with in a stack, and I'm trying to do this like right now, is add people and constantly play with them. You know what I'm saying? Just keep playing whenever they want to play. Just play. There's so many people that leave on the first loss and then they never play with you again. Like, it's crazy. So if you want to get better with Siege as a stack, start adding people, start queuing up with people, and see if they have the same, I guess, mental goal or objective as you to get better at the game. And who knows where y'all can go from there. So that's just a little tip. Next thing I want to touch on is realizing your strengths and your weaknesses when you're in a slump. If you're somebody that plays support and you're looking at your team like, I could do a better job at them at fragging, but then you pick the frag role, then there's no support and the whole game is going soft because of it, that could be the reason you're losing too. It's not only that you're in a slump, it's more so like your team composition. If you're an Ashe main, there is no reason that you should be on like a Thatcher. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason you should be on a hard breach, you know? And if there is no hard breach and you are that Ashe main and you feel like it's pivotal that you get that wall open or that hatch open, you gotta run a Maverick. So that way you have your gun skill and you got your utility to do both. You know what I'm saying? So that will help you out as well. So the last thing and the most pivotal thing is putting the time in. So after you realize what your weaknesses are and what you did wrong or how you died, you basically put in the time to fix these things. Everybody seems to think the game will come to you, and I'm kind of on the other fence with that. I think the game comes to those that put the time in to understand it. Does that make sense? I don't think anybody can just hop on the game and be a god at Siege. Like, having aim is a good part of it, but understanding what to clear, call outs, things of that nature, that's a big part of Siege as well. A lot of the time I find myself playing the game, but I'm just on autopilot, like I said earlier, and I'm not actually zeroed in and focused on what I'm doing. So the key thing here is just analyzing how you're dying, what you're doing, and figure out how to fix it and becoming a better player. That's pretty much all you gotta do. Stop that negative mind state, analyze your plays, figure out if you're droning efficiently, figure out if your call outs are good, maybe warming up more in T-Hunt and the Valorant like I mentioned, or the Kovacs could help you. and just realizing what operators you can play, man. And honestly, doing that will help you get out of that slump. I'm telling you, this is coming from experience. I had to realize who I was as a player and like what I'm doing, and stop doing like that zero out thing where I just zone out and play on autopilot, and realize and focus and zero in on what I'm doing. And I'm telling you, you will do better. So if you want me to make videos on like, you know, what to do as far as like pushes and stuff like that, let me know in the comments down below. If there's anything else you guys want me to make a video on, let me know in the comments down below as well. And also, if what I said was helpful, make sure to share it with a friend so they can improve as well. Make sure you subscribe for more Rainbow Six Siege, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Hopefully this makes you guys better, and good luck. Peace.